On a typical spring night in Millington, Tennessee, the lights will be on at Miles Park. But with this coronavirus, as you can see, it's total darkness. Millington head softball coach Whitney Horton, just like several other coaches across the country, are paying tribute to their seniors, the class of 2020. For 3 nights, coaches across the United States will turn on the lights in honor of their seniors. Here's the tribute to the Millington Lady Trojans. We're here with Coach Whitney Horton, and Coach, you decided to do this special tribute for your seniors. I know it's 2 special young ladies who've been part of your program for a while. You're looking forward to some bright things with them this year, but then that news came down after your first week. How has it been?
I mean, the kids are taking it as well as I guess they could. They're still staying positive. I send them workouts to do every day, something through our group chat just to make sure they're keeping their arm in shape. They're getting some good cuts in, doing some T work, and just keeping their bodies loose. Hopefully that at the end of April we're able to come back and kind of replenish what season we have left. So that's why when I heard about this going around, one of my assistants, Mark Healy, and of course my best friend here, Debbie Clifton, let me know about it. So I reached out to Mr. Neal, and Mr. Neal is all about the kids, the students, the athletes, and he was more than happy to let me and Coulter do this for our kids. We're doing this. We started it last night, and we're doing it tonight and tomorrow night just to show the seniors that we haven't forgotten about them, that we love them and we care about them, and that we're here for them.
It's now 8:20 each one of these nights, which is 2020 military time.
Yes.
It comes on, and one of your seniors is right over there.
Yes.
What do you hope it means to your 2 girls that you have in particular, knowing that, hey, I'm still thinking about you, and I know this must be tough on you?
Well, last year was my first full class that I had some kids 4 years, their whole high school years, and she's actually my second group. Jamal was a little late; she was a transfer for Haywood.
Yeah.
But I've
I've
had Michaela since she's been a freshman, and I've grown to become really good friends with her parents. Love her little brother Zane. He's actually going to be a part of the baseball team next year, and it's rough. These kids look to play their senior season every year. That's what they look forward to, having their senior banners hung, having that senior night, and just getting out and playing in front of their peers, their teammates, their family, their friends. And in a snap of a finger, it was all kind of just taken away from them. I love Michaela Davenport very much, and I love Jemiah Turner very much. They have been very, very vital to this program since they've become a part of it. And it's tough on everybody, but it's definitely probably the hardest on them too, because this is the last time they're going to get to come out and represent Millington. And I stress that. There's a lot of people who want to always say they want to be a part of something, but only the strong survive to be a part of a team. And they've worked hard, and they were ready for this year, and I just can't thank them enough for what they've done to better my program since I've been here, and they're always going to be welcomed here no matter what the end of this season, what the outcome may be. They're always going to be a Lady Trojan to the softball program. They're always going to be welcome here as family.
My last question for you. Those young ladies, they're underclassmen teammates. Are you hoping that they learn to never take anything for granted? Because nobody saw this coming. But what do you hope they learn?
I hope, and I know most people go into coaching, not, you of course you want to win ball games, but it's also about creating relationships. And I try to instill in my team, you're never guaranteed tomorrow. Whatever kind of relationship it may be with your family, your friends, your teammates, whatever relationship that may be, always end that day with whoever you're talking to on a good note, because you never know if you're promised till tomorrow. You never know if something that you love gets taken away from you, like these two seniors have that happened to them this year. So, I have some good leaders with Michaela and Jemiah, and I know that they're talking to these kids and their teammates each and every day, telling them it's going to be okay, and I know they're saying at least it's not your senior year. You've got another year ahead of you, and I know that their teammates are sad. This team chemistry this year is really great, and I know their teammates are going to be sad not to be able to be on a field with them again if that's what happens. So the girls are going to be prepared, whatever the outcome may be. We're going to be prepared, and if it's over, they worked hard, and it's sad for that to come to that. But if it's not over, I hope they're doing the things that I've asked them to do each and every day to be prepared to continue. We're 3-0 right now, 3-0 in the district, and I just hope that when the time comes, if we get a chance to wear the Millington Trojan uniform again, we come out in style, and we finish the season like we started.
Yes, and we're hoping that too. We're hoping there's some scenario where it could be playing into June or whatever it may be. But we hope y'all get back out there on the field.
Yes.
Of course, we thank you for inviting us out here as the Millington Star to see this special tribute to your seniors. Hopefully, it's just a footnote in a special season.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming out. Yes. You want to talk to Michaela?
I'm here with Michaela Davenport, Millington Trojans senior, and we're standing here at first base, a spot that you would normally be occupying throughout March, April, and May.
Yes, sir.
But that hasn't been happening. Started out 3-0 and high expectations in the district and everything, then this abrupt stop. What's going through your heart? What's going through your mind?
It's really sad. We had really great expectations for this season. We hoped to start out strong and finish strong, but we got held up. But hopefully towards the end of all this, we'll get to finish out our season strong.
Okay, so real life came into play. A senior goes through real life anyway. You got to get prepared for your future and this and that. You kind of touching into your future. You work in the medical field and stuff already.
Yes, sir.
So you seeing this COVID thing up close person.
Yes, sir.
What have you seen over the past couple of weeks?
We've seen very, very, very sick people. 1 million people coming in getting tested just to make sure that everything's good. But to see all those people go through that and to have to stop working, and it's really sad. It's taking a toll on everybody around us.
So what's some of the real life things you learned? Because everybody thinks your generation is just fancy free.
Oh.
I don't care, but I think this has put a halt to that for a lot of people your age. What are some of the real life lessons you learned?
To take your time while you have it, make the most of it. Don't take any time for granted. Wash your hands.
Yes, I think we all learned that. And as we stand here on this field, which you hope to have played a few games by now, a lot of people take that for granted. I, as a reporter, take for granted that I make the schedule and I go to a softball game, a soccer game this time of year, a baseball game. Now I miss it. How much do you miss it?
Incredibly. I want to give my 110% every time I come here. And it's really sad that I can't do that right now. And especially being a senior, it means a lot to me because it's my last year. I won't ever get to step back on a softball field. And it kind of breaks my heart.
Yes, I know it's trying to hold back a lot of emotions. And how does it feel for you and Jemiah knowing that Coach Horton, just like a few other coaches across America, hey, turn on the lights at 8:20, which is 2020 military time, to pay tribute to you seniors and say thank you?
It really means a lot because I know she gives her all for us, and we want to give our all for her, but we can't do that right now, and it really means a lot to us. She's like our number one person in our life.
Yes. And another thing about Coach Horton, she's been here, this is her 5th year, so you want her babies to be with her the whole time.
Yes, sir.
And grew up with her. So I know she also imparts real life lessons on y'all.
Oh, yeah.
So what is the biggest life?
She's taught me very, very many things. To be strong, don't take things to heart, and I mean, there's so many. Yeah. She's had a really huge impact on my life. I mean, she's been there from the start. I don't even know where to begin.
know she referenced you and people like Hannah Clifton and players like that who grew up with her. And she still think of it like Sanders and all those who've gone on through our program. So she doesn't take for granted this time on the field.
Yeah.
I know you don't. So what do you want to tell your younger teammates who, Lord's willing, will have their senior year and down the line? What advice would you tell them as you go through this?
I would tell them every time you step on this field, you make this your home. You don't take your time for granted here. You got to play to your 110%, your best ability, give your all, no matter what.
All right, that's words that I think we all can live by. Okay, we appreciate you taking time to talk with us at the Millington Star, and I'm going to give you the elbow bump here, and hopefully you'll be back on this field soon.
Oh, I pray.
Yes.